Shalom, back with part 4. All right, who is salvation for? And obviously, we've already proven that. We continue to prove it. All right, so, okay, people can talk all the shit they want, but again, it's the testimony that speaks, the word. All right, St. John 7:38, he that believeth on me as the scriptures have said. It's all about what the scriptures say. All right. It is the Lord's doctrine, all right? It is Yahweh Shai's testimony. That's what counts. That's what matters. So anybody coming with anything outside of that, it don't mean anything, all right? It's worthless, okay? All right? It is the Lord that rules in the kingdom of men, and his counsel shall stand, okay? And prophecy is now becoming your reality, okay? All right? So, again, after this I beheld, lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations. Now you understand. You're going to see. It's going to prove it to you. Who's it talking about? It's not talking about those nations, those Gentiles, those heathens. It's talking about Israelites that were scattered into those nations, which we've already proven, right? So, and kindreds and peoples and tongues stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. All right? The palms stand for victory. Okay? Let's go into the word. We don't need to go into the word of nations. You already know, right? We scattered into all nations. Go into the word kindred here for you. And this will put an end to it. Okay? This will put an end right to it all. All right? Kindreds, which is Fule.
Strong's G 5443. Fule.
See? In the New Testament, right? Again, Apostle Paul, his letters to Romans, right? It's not to, Edomites, okay? It's not to the other heathens, okay? It's to Israelites in Rome. The same thing when you're reading Corinthians, all right? To the church of Corinth. Galatians, same difference. Why is it there's no difference between Greek nor Jew? Because they're Israelites, people, okay? The word goes back to the word Hellenist during the time of the Maccabees. This is why you have to know history, okay? Israelites that spoke Greek, all right? So they were considered to be uncircumcised. Why? Because they were following the ways and customs of the heathen, of the Edomites, like under Antiochus Epiphanes, and so on. Okay? So they were considered to be uncircumcised, okay, to be Hellenized, following the ways and customs of the heathen. Here in America, don't you people follow the ways of the heathen? Their pagan holidays, their Easter, their Christmases. The Bible doesn't tell you to celebrate Christmas. That's not when the Lord was born. Any of that. And here you are following after Easter and some Easter bunny. Okay? Halloween. All these things are pagan celebrations. You're not supposed to have anything to do with those things. So you've been Hellenized. You see? You're considered Gentiles. Okay? You're supposed to come out of her, my people. You're supposed to detach yourself from their ways so that you receive not of their plagues. There you go, people. So in the New Testament, all persons descending from one of the 12 sons of the patriarch of Jacob. You see that? Israelites. Do you understand, people? Is it plain enough for you? Give me a minute. This is Luke 1:68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel. See, God of Israel, not the God of the world. For he hath visited and redeemed his people. Who are the Lord's chosen people? The Israelites. We've already proven that, right? Okay? Lord God of Israel, right? He hath raised up a horn of salvation, right? For us in the house of his servant David, right? Salvation, which means deliverance. Okay? See that? Deliverance, preservation, safety, salvation. Deliverance from the molestation of your enemy. What does the Lord say in Deuteronomy 30:7? That he will put all these curses upon those that hate you and have persecuted you. You got that, people? Yeah. Not a universal book. Who are the ones that have been hated and persecuted? You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. There you go, people. All right? Give me a minute. So he had raised up a horn of salvation, which you could see as deliverance and preservation of the elect of Israel. All right, for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, right? That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. See that? Okay, you got that, people? Give me a minute. All right, this is 2 Corinthians 13:8. For we can do nothing against the truth but for the truth. You understand that, people? For we cannot oppose the truth, but must always stand for the truth. Give me a minute. All right. For evil, 2 Ezra 6:27-28. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared and will continue to be declared. You people understand all that? All right? Hopefully you all edified. I'm out. I'm on to the next one. Shalom.